Hi, so today is day 41 as I count down to 50. I almost didn't do this video today because I'm not feeling well. I'm in a lot of pain. And while I continue to press my way like I did a day's work, I don't always feel like engaging, and I don't, feel like pulling myself together. So I'm a wreck. But if I'm going to continue to if I want these videos to be authentic, then I want you to see me as I am on those days when I'm not so glamorous. Like, this is what day 41 as I count down to 50 is. I started the day in a lot of pain, and I kept it moving. And when I went to Facebook to say good morning, I discovered that one of my, she wasn't a classmate, she was a couple years ahead of me in seminary, had passed away. And I was really, really sad about that. I mean, I don't know the circumstances of her death, but gee, she was 52. And it made me feel a little guilty, or have kind of mixed emotions about complaining and being crabby about my own current situation. I mean, she's gone on to glory, and I'm still here. But a lot of times we minimize what people are going through. We like, oh, get over it. You living. What's the big deal? Well, the big deal is that it's not. I don't feel good, and I'm struggling, and you can't always minimize someone's struggle and pain because they're living, because someone else is worse off than them. I mean, one way to help people get through the pain is to acknowledge that they do hurt. And so I had mixed emotions about it all today. And so here I am, day 41. I've crawled into bed already for the evening, and I thought I'd move forward. So I told you on yesterday that my doctor was trying to get me in a drug study so that I wouldn't have to go on IV medication. Well, we discovered today that the drug study has been closed. So now she is in the process of trying to see if the pharmaceutical company will give me the drug and what they consider is called compassionate use. See, the drug isn't approved by the FDA yet, so the only way you can get it is compassionate desperation, or if it's in a study. So we'll see how that fans out. But in the meantime, my herpes is growing, and I'm going to tell you something. It really does feel like someone has just cut layers and layers and layers of skin off my clit, for real. So I think we're going to move ahead and schedule a PICC line to go in my arm, and for me to start the IV meds, because we have no way of knowing if the pharmaceutical company is going to say yes, how long it'll be before they get back to us, and we've wasted a week already trying to get me in a study that's closed. And so I so much wanted not to have herpes attack my body again. And understand something. It's not just the genital herpes. I have nerve pain in my back, and I have nerve pain in my feet as well. And my doctor and I were talking today, and we really think that there's a correlation, because I seem to start having nerve pain in other parts of my body when I have the genital herpes outbreaks too. So we just basically think herpes is attacking my nervous system, because my immune system can't fight it off. And so I'm happy to be alive. I'm never going to take my life for granted. I'm never going to take living for granted. That's why I press my way and continue to work. I wrote my blog today, which is thebomb.com. You got to read it. You can't take back the sex is what I named it, and you really can't take back the sex. So I continue to work today. I worked on my bracelet line as well. And, you know, today is Sophie's birthday. Sophie's my toy poodle. I took her for a long walk. I took her to the doggy store to get treats, and I didn't want her to be deprived because mommy was sick. And so, and yes, it hurts. Like, for real, it hurts. And so, as I count down to my birthday, 50 years of life, having lived 29 years with HIV and 20 years with AIDS, I'm struggling, but I'm happy to be here. And so I say it often, is that life is the gift from God and everything else is extra. And so I don't have a lot of extra right now. And so I'm going to ask that you would keep me in your prayers as I go through this journey of IV meds. It is twice a day for 2 hours a day, so a total of 4 hours, and I will let you see the process as I go through it. I'm waiting to find out when they're going to put the PICC line in, and hopefully we'll get rid of this infection and get my body operating right so that the day that I turn 50, I have no major infection or illness going on. So, keep me in your prayers as we count down. And thank you for counting down with me. But keep me in your prayers as I count down to 50. Have a good night.